with Mass Tactical and the Warrior Tribe. Hope you guys have been doing well. I know for you subscribers, it's been a minute since we last put out a serious video. I had to take a little bit of break. You guys know I was daily vlogging there for a little while, and it just got really hard to maintain that daily vlog and juggle the projects that I was working on in business and the things that were going on in my life at the time. Here recently, I actually got eye surgery. So most of you guys know I wear glasses and contacts, and now I just recently got PRK laser eye surgery. So it's healing up right now. My vision's not totally back to normal, but I'm super pumped to finally be able to see clearly. So today we're out here on the range. I'm not probably gonna suffer accuracy, right? Because my eyes are still healing up. But I'm out here at the range putting in some work with the Glock 19 and testing out some new Core Essentials 2.0 tactical belts. And I wanted to show them to you guys while we're out here. So if you're interested in that, stick around for the video. And you know, there's a lot of other projects and stuff going on, but I'll save those for a sit rep here in the near future. I don't want to take up all the time in this video to explain kind of where we've been over the last few months. Let's just dive right into it. Take these videos so seriously anymore. I'm always putting out really serious content and I don't get to be myself, and I think you guys would appreciate a little humor every now and then, so I'm gonna try to start being myself, try to loosen up a little bit. I'm always such a serious dude, so I want to try to lighten up a little bit and have a little fun. So if you guys would like to see that, let me know. If you guys would rather me just be my same old serious self, let me know that too. But anyway, look guys, I've reviewed quite a few belts at this point, right? We've checked out the Core 1.0 tactical belts. We have checked out the 1.0 leather version. We have checked out the slide belt survival belt together. We have looked at quite a few belts over the last few years, and I'm not gonna sit here and tell you guys that like, hey, Core Essentials is the best gun belt company in the world and you definitely have to buy them over everybody else. Look, I'm not saying that shit. They make a really great product and I support them very much, and you know, I'll tell you why in just a second. But I'm not sitting here saying that they're the best gun belt company out there. There's plenty of great options for you to pick from. I think it honestly, at the end of the day, just like with most things in the world, it boils down to personal preference, right? Like, we're not all the same body size, we're not all the same height, we don't all think the same things are comfortable, we don't think the same things look good, you know. So at the end of the day, I think it boils down to about 5 key variables when picking a good gun belt, and that's what I did my last gun belt video on. If you remember that, if you didn't, go check that out. I'll leave the description link down in the description or post it up top here, but check that out. If you're looking for 5 good tips on how to pick the best gun belt for you, that's going to be the video you want to watch. At the end of that video, I recommend the Core 1.0 tactical belt because this is honestly one of my favorite belts to wear. And you know, I was kind of stunned, honestly, and this is leading into why I think Core Essentials is one of the best companies to buy your belts from. I was stunned because I was really impressed with the 1.0, super impressed with the 1.0. Just a couple of cons for me, and we're going to talk about that in a minute. But how do you take a belt that's like virtually almost perfect and push that limit and come out with a 2.0 model? You know, like a lot of companies would just stop right there. They make a great product, they would double down on that, they would make more of them, they would market it harder, and they would kind of be done right there, and maybe they'd go on to the next thing. But you know, not a lot of companies take the effort to really listen deeply to what their customers have to say and then expand on that and like make a 2.0 version and improve on it. A lot of people get in their head and they think that, this is the best thing on the market and like nobody can top this, and so they stop trying to develop and they stop trying to grow. And that's one thing that I really like about Core Essentials and why I keep coming back to them. It's not because they're an alliance partner with us. It's not because we're doing these reviews for them. It's because I genuinely like them as a company. They push that limit just like we do, and I really respect that. So let's take a look, side-by-side comparison of the 1.0 versus the 2.0 and talk about the difference. So back here we've got the original 1.0 tack belt that I reviewed in the past in black, and up here we've got the new 2.0 tack belt in a nice earth tone tan. It's kind of funny, for a while there I was really hooked on earth tone colors, and then I got on the all black everything train, but now I'm starting to come back to earth tones, and I really like the tan that they used on this new 2.0. So that couldn't have came at a better time for me since I'm getting back into earth tones. I think that they got the tan just right. A lot of companies don't get it right. It ends up looking a little gold some places, but I think that they used a really nice tan for this one. So at a glance though, these belts look virtually identical. It looks like the same belt, only a different color. But if you look a little bit deeper, you'll see that there's actually a lot of differences. But first, let's talk about what's the same. So right off the bat, you're gonna notice nylon construction on both of these belts. That's the same. On the back, let's flip them over. On the back, you're gonna see that they both use the TrackLine ratcheting system. That's gonna be the same. But aside from those two things, everything else is different. The interior is different, the buckles are different, the ends are different, and so let's dive into that. But first, let's recap a little bit about the 1.0. So this is the buckle mechanism on the 1.0. Nice and stout, very strong, hard to pull off, but still possible, right? Because it only uses this biting teeth mechanism here. Now, with Core Essentials buckles, I have found that they are a little bit more robust and therefore a lot harder. If you're just using the 1.0 version here, it's still a lot harder to pull off. I mean, very hard to pull this off. And you can do it, right? You can do it. It's starting to come off now. See how it's getting sideways? You can do it, but it takes a lot more force with the Core Essentials belts as compared to something like, say, the Slide Belt Survival Belt. You guys saw me review this in the past. Nice belt. I really do like this belt, only, you know, it uses a TrackLine system too. Well, it's not the Core Essentials TrackLine system, but it's a ratcheting style system nonetheless. But it's just kind of indented into the back of the rubber here, and so that's going to wear down over time, and it's not going to give you as good of a lockup as the track system from the Core belts are going to give you, but it's decent. And you know, it's got a nice buckle, it's functional, it's got a blade built into it, it's got a light built into it, bottle opener. It's kind of nice, but it's not metal. And it's also like way more expensive than the Core Essentials belts. Now, I'm not knocking these slide belts whatsoever, guys. I like them, they're good, but look at this. Bam. Right, look how easy that was. If like I was climbing and I had something around my belt, like, and it came off, you know, or somebody pulled on my belt line really hard, you know, like that could have just popped right off. And it's because the teeth on the inside of the slide belt are not nearly as big. And I found this to be true with a lot of their other fashion style belts as well. This is the only belt from Slide Belts that worked as a gun belt because it was the only one that was rigid enough. The others are just standard, you know, regular leather fashion belts, and they're not made for gun belts. But the teeth on this one are like literally half the size as the teeth on the TrackLine belt. And again, we're still looking at the 1.0 here. That's the teeth on the original. So they're a lot bigger and they bite down into the material a lot better, but you can still pull the buckle off. So let's get rid of the 1.0 for now. Let's get rid of the slide belt and let's take a deeper look at the new 2.0. So first off, rugged coated buckle. I like the new buckles on the 2.0s a lot better. It looks a little more tactical. The big thing that I didn't like with the old buckles is, you know, how shiny they are. You know, like if I dressed a little more professional, wore a suit or something like that, these buckles would probably be a little bit better of a go-to for me. It's just not my style. I don't like these. This is my style right here. So I'm really happy that they put that attention to the detail in these new buckles. But what I'm really more interested in is the locking mechanism in the back. So you still got the teeth. You still got the teeth here. Those teeth are going to bite down into it, but you're also going to see these two little screws on the left and right side, right beside that little latch. Those are little Allen screws and you can screw them on and off. They give you an Allen wrench that comes with the kit here, and you can screw these on and off, but they screw down in there and they actually go into the material, and you've got a deeper receptacle here, so the belt actually goes deeper into the buckles now, and it allows you to screw those 2 little Allen screws in, and then you put the teeth in for added measure. And so now, like, this thing is not, I repeat, not coming off at all. Now, so that's the buckle, right? The interior is different. The core on the inside of the new 2.0 is actually reinforced using their new Power Core technology. Honestly, I can't feel a big difference between it and the original as far as rigidity goes, but I can see a little bit of a difference whenever, you know, like I've got the belt around me. It's a little more, it's a little almost too stiff. It really borderlines that too stiff, that too stiff mark. You know, it's right there on the edge. So it really is, you know, some people might say it is too stiff. I think it's just right, personally, but you know, it's almost too stiff. So I think that they've got it pretty much perfect as far as rigidity goes on the new 2.0s. So the other thing that's different is going to be the end. On my version of the 1.0, the end was not tapered, and so I had a big issue with the end. You can see here how it's kind of folding the ends back because it's squared off, and so when I would put it up and put it through the buckle, it would catch and it would flare those ends out. So with the new ones, and I think that they might have fixed this in a little bit later run of the 1.0s, but on the new one here, it's tapered right there at the end, so it slides in and out with no problem. And you can hear that ratchet just doing its thing there. And to undo it, as same with the 1.0s, you just push that little lever in and pull it out. You've got the deeper receptacle, you've got the 2 little Allen screws for additional kind of security here on the buckle. You've got a rugged buckle and it's coated, so that's really nice. Got some different colors, got a reinforced core, got tapered ends, and overall, you know, it's the little things, guys. It's the little things, and Core Essentials took the time to listen to the customers and do the little things, and that's, at the end of the day, that's what makes the difference. So guys, when it comes to gun belts, retention of your firearm is absolutely critical. And one of the biggest things that I love about the Core TrackLine system is that it's 800% more adjustable over a traditional gun belt with holes in it. So you don't have to worry about those holes getting stretched out over time. You don't have to worry about poking new holes in the belt every time you lose a little bit of weight. With the TrackLine system, you adjusted a 1/4 inch increment at a time, so you're able to dial in that retention and get it perfect for your body size and the firearm that you're wearing. Now, with the tactical belts, the leather belts are a little bit shorter, but with the tactical belts, you're going to be able to fit a waist size from about 24 inches up to about 54 inches. And to dial that in to your size, all you're going to do is flip the belt over on the back of it, and there's going to be a little ruler kind of embossed in the back of the belt. Take a strong pair of scissors, cut it down to your pant size, plus about 4 inches on top of that, and then from there just cut off about a 1/2 inch at a time. Be careful, don't cut off too much because you'll end up with a belt that's too short to wear, and then you'll just kind of ruin the whole thing. So the tactical belts are made to accommodate a full-size firearm. So if you're out on the range and you know, you want to work with your full-size pistol, you don't need a fancy, you know, expensive war belt system to accommodate that firearm properly. You can use a Core tactical belt, and it's going to sustain that firearm very, very well. The leather belts are made for small to mid-size, so I know a lot of us are probably carrying, as far as concealed carry goes, most of us are carrying a small to mid-size firearm. And you know, usually the large full-size firearms are going to be for like vehicle defense or home defense or something like that, or just like when we're out on the range and we want to do some range work. The tactical belt's gonna hold up to that just fine. The nylon on these belts is rated for up to 500 pounds, and the belt width is 1.5 inches, so it's gonna fit pretty much all standard size belt loops. All right, guys, so that's pretty much gonna do it for today. Put a couple hundred rounds on targets today, got in some good training, got to test out the new 2.0 tack belt. Very impressed with it. I hope you guys are impressed with it. Hey, if you want to go pick up one of these belts or maybe some other EDC essentials, they got wallets and other things like that, be sure to check out coreessentials.com. Check the links down in the description below for a discount as well for watching this video and being a fan of ours. They hook our fans up, and they also hook our tribe members up with a little bit bigger discount. But hey, that's all I got for today, guys. If you're looking to take your preparedness to the next level, take your life to that next level, we would love to help you inside the tribe. We got all kinds of resources, all kinds of great people, you know, really experienced people on the inside, you know, sharing knowledge, sharing educational content, out there doing the work, out here training, putting in the work, putting in the grind, actually doing the thing, living the life. We would love to see you on the inside. If there's anything I can do for you guys, always reach out. Never hesitate for that. And thanks for supporting us, guys. Thanks for watching our channel, watching our videos, reading our blog posts, sharing when you can, all that kind of good stuff. Till next time, see you guys later. Oh, and by the way, guys, I am going to be bringing the vlog back. I'm sorry I had to take such a long break. A lot of things happened. I'm going to update you guys in a sit rep video pretty soon on everything that has gone down in the last few months, why I had to take the break. And, you know, I'm going to be coming back. It's going to be coming back. Probably not going to be a daily vlog, but I am going to be bringing back the vlog. I've still got a lot of content, a lot of footage, months worth of footage that you guys haven't even seen yet, that I've just got in the archive, got to get edited, got to get published for you guys. So be on the lookout for that to come back, and yeah, later.